with OGs, obviously, if you look at OG's lineup, the late game is going to be so insanely good. And Tribe, of course, they want to end this game before...
That have this hard lockdown to ensure that you have a couple of seconds, and that's all you need in these late game situations for these kind of strong carry heroes to do their damage. But for now, they're going to run into each other, they're going to go onto Earthspit, might be baiting out a little bit as the rest of OG is still smoked up behind him. The toss coming through, Jarek's trying to go for a roll just to slow them down, but now the rest of OG reveals himself. The cast bounces through the rocket, follow onto the Huskar, and Era, the cheese hero, the Huskar, will fall together with his compadre. Hanskin on the Oracle will be the secondary casualty, and OG, they say, hey.
Kind of a hard kill to get. Had to rely on Era kind of going aggressive on S4 maybe. Taking some creeps.
No tail. Slame's pushing in, he's in the river. And they get the drag by Pablo. His rotation just to ensure the kill in case they needed it. Gets one punch in before Hanskin finishes the job onto No Tail.
To last it, and then Frost can just Reality Rift and follow up with the Fortune's End and stun, and very hard for him to survive.
Gonna try again, Pablo, but yeah, No Tail, he realizes still gets slowed down. Pablo does not want to dive the tower for tossback. Maybe gets it now though with the avalanche toss all the way back. No Tail, yeah, is trying to go the other way, but that will not happen, and it is such a crucial kill.
Like, No Tail played like that because Pablo was level 1.
Are you good enough to just adjust on the fly, or you thought about beforehand? And it's also a similar level of smarts. Down bottom resolution dropping quite low, but gets the rocket off onto Pablo. Cast to follow, fly with the Maledict. We're trying to bring him down, but gets avalanche. TP's out. Jonsvan gets a few extra right clicks in. Shoot fly away. He wants the kill. Fly. Not quite dropping low. The rocket brush almost threatening Jonsvan now. The Salve kind of messed up, so he will fall. Meanwhile, No Tail once again dropping to the same combo as before, one would think. Hanskin and Frost. That is not ideal.
Super rough lane for No Tail so far.
Like 3 times in a row like that, and he's top right now. In fact, Era pushed back and gets the heal off. Verify is just gonna be enough. Not quite. S4 even without the time lock gets the kill. They will trade for Jarek, but Hanskin, well, guess have some extra support from Jonsvan jaunting across to No Tail. He's dying a 4th time, maybe. The Salve keeping him alive for 2nd Salve. The 3rd right click, another one is necessary, but can he juke? Can he jive? He cannot. Or can he? The stun coming through from Jarek, not gonna be enough. Now S4, he's in trouble. Doesn't have the time mark. He's gonna go right click down. Double kill for the puck. What is happening here? The toss coming through, they're not even done yet. Jarek, he does have another roll in a couple of seconds, and does have some boots, but there's also an orb to silence the right click. Triple kill for the Jonas some fun puck.
They're on bottom.
Oh god, it's not even stopping, is it? Alright.
Yes,
Verifier again, does have the Salve, but the Maledict is too powerful. Together, fueled up by the rocket barrage and the right clicks from Gyrocopter. He's just switching from lane to lane, just looking for a home. To resolution, yeah, I need some time, and he's level 6. He found the haste rune, so he's at the point where he can do something. They're looking for Era mid, the roll will miss. Need some help. There's a TP coming through, the stun from Jarex, slowing him down, getting resolution, the time for Rocket and Rocket Barrage as well. Nice little purge, but with the call down, he's being helped out by this Hanskin magic immunity. He is still alive, no more heals available, and finally, they do bring him down. Pablo with the toss during the roll. No follow-up control. Jonsvan rejoining only now. Does have a call for himself. Gets it on 3. They need a follow-up though. Another toss or an avalanche is available. But 4 heroes in total. Nice silencer from Jarex to buy them more time. The cast started to bounce, but only once. Jonsvan should be able to get the jaunt off. Hanskin continuing to right-click away, but fly too far away now to actually finish the job. And now S4, he has an ultimate of his own. Finds the Chronosphere in the park. And will claim the killing spree. What a bloodbath here.
Yeah, both teams are like no-stop action here.
Because Frost is the only one who has normal quote-unquote cores he has at this point in the game for pro games, like 47, a couple of jungle creeps in the middle. But he's now forced to TP mid. Era again has a stick, but Maledict continuing to tick with the toss. They'll get the trade for Pablo. For the Earthspirit.
OG knows what to do with a Huskar. You don't give him... If you don't give him this armlet...
And Gyrocopter is technically a bit of a counter to CK. It kind of works both ways. You see, he gets on top of him, you can just delete the hero. Same time, if you don't, then Flak can in later parts of the game can. Oh. Yeah.
Like use his orb aggressively.
Oh no, he did. I was gonna say like something similar happened earlier, but the orb available defensively at the same time. These two heroes joining, they should have enough lockdown power to even kill the Faceless Void, but Fly sitting there, maybe able to run interference. They do have a warp, but they don't see the smoke. Only popping now. There's a drag back. 1 second stun, and well, go for the very easy kill first.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's a lot of tension here on the bottom lane. You can kind of feel both teams wants to make moves here. Tribe wants to make moves to make sure that Era kind of goes in the right direction, and OG of course wants to lock him down.
There's a roll. S4 does have the Chronosphere already. Doesn't want to pop it now. They should have enough power here. Enhanced too far away. Gets silenced even. Jerax on the money, and well, there we go. We'll spend the Chronosphere for that one. He still has his ultimate available. Might have to use it himself, and yeah, just does it straight away. Still being stunned. Plenty of damage coming through with no further support in from Hanskin. This is just a delaying tactic and nothing else. The entirety of OG show their faces in this bottom lane.
Looks like Tribe is gonna get this tower, but this is the mid tower, and as we said so many times before, it is the most important tower on the map for both sides. So of course OG, they wanna fight here.
Still running into Fly, the toss, extra bit of damage here. They need to bring down with the core, but Kronos, they catch him on the edge, removed from backline. Nice, still ultimate there from Hanskin, but now the Oracle himself will be first casualty, and Puck, I think he's taken enough damage already. He should end up popping, and he does without getting killed of himself. So OG get 2. They keep the tower alive once more.
Doesn't matter, they still get a really good trade, and now they get the tier 1 in mid instead.
Yep. Era, finally, he has his armlet. 40 minutes in, and this is where they want to fight immediately. Drag back and 2 right clicks, enough to bring them on. The toss up Frost further, right onto No-Tail. Come more right clicks, drag back. Should be able to finish him off there. Meanwhile, in front, there's a rocket flying in, but the rest of OG are already on the run.
They did
Resolution, no, Jonsfan does not have a coil.
Yeah, the Shadow Blade and S4 here.
What team do you think is more under pressure to make these kind of moves work?
Tribe for sure. Because they have this Huskar Oracle lineup, they really want to win mid game, and they have the Void lineup on OG, so when he gets like level 3 ulti and stuff, he won't die. He will always have a chrono up basically for fights. He can even go the Aghanims, which he might actually do just to because they have so much chrono damage with the lineup for Tribe to take fights against Gyro, Sniper and Void 4. So definitely on Tribe here to make something happen in the mid game.
S4 is threatening, but he also does have the Shadow Blade. They have a Sentry at the ready here with the stun ultimate. Do they have enough power here? They do indeed with the burst coming through. Frost on a mag kill streak very quickly. Fun. It sounds up, but still gets the Carl onto Fly. That'll be a +1 perhaps. He's creeping out, and that's all.
Oh, the creep.
Oh, that was something.
They really need this piece of the puzzle, this Huskar, to do well when they pick this Oracle Huskar, but right now he's just not there.
Does seem like a bit of a dead hero. Means Frost has to carry more. The Chronosphere just on the edge. Perfect positioning here, everything being dropped, and it's a really good kill. Especially for No-Tail here, adds some extra money. His personal recovery refund.
That's a 500 gold. Very nice for them.
Now,
an S4.
One detection available here to purge off something. Now, a couple of right clicks onto Hanskin. A little bit of trouble, needs some help. Era can start to right click, but he's also in a bit of trouble himself, perhaps, if he engages the Manfred Force forward. Just keeps running down Hanskin. Era, yeah, oh god, Resolution finds him.
Hanskin had the ult himself?
Yeah, it was just being bullied by his foe, and he's going to get the skill. And just gets out, there's no reaction because, I don't know, Eurosvan just running down Jerax, who's denying himself the creeps.
No.
Come on, man.
Can't even get that.
That is not the series of events that they wanted into Rocket. Phase shift, high enough level to dodge all of that. Should be fine on this puck right now. Top lane at the very least is still being pressured. This is a catapult wave, so tier 3 already taken. A bit of chip damage here. As all of this chasing around did take their time. Now they're gonna try to go again. Frost is in a lot of trouble again, just on the edge, flies there, but this time Pablo, you're some fun, they're just blowing up the backlines, and well, he still dies to the last Melodic take. Fly gets a kill, S4 breaks that core, looking for Pablo now, wants some revenge, and well, he's stuck inside the trees. So Jonas some fun on the other side there. This looked like a good turnaround, but OG just hammering it down, regardless.
You really want this Roshan to be able to kind of, especially when you're up against a Chronosphere, you want to be able to have 2 lives, so you will always be able to come back and just run them over when they use their spells. But OG's gonna seal it away from them.
He's running in, he's gonna get this kill, slowed down though by the right clicks, is ulted up. He doesn't even have lifesteal to work with. He should still be dead here, shouldn't he?
Yeah, I would imagine, yeah.
Resolution, they have to kill Pablo. They might find Nota. He is wooden big and they get it. Resolution turning things around. Nice little stun there from Jarex with the magnetized, but now Frost coming into the fray and throwing in his right clicks. They have to dust onto S4. Does have another jump. Still gets stunned up though. Dragged back, brought down. Double kill for Hanskin of all people as well. He's doing what Oracles have been doing since the dawn of time. Steal kills with the Purifying Flames. I think Pablo scouted him out. Do they have the detection at the ready? Not on Tiny. Jonas Fun does have the gem. He's in this himself, so this could turn into something crazy if they ran into each other, but for now...
Resolution wants blood.
Oh, he does indeed. That is the silence coming through. Now they're initiating straight into the face's void. Taking him out immediately. Great start indeed, Oracle. Well,
perfect for OG as
equally important kill for OG. Now, who can get out? Jonas Fun? Oh, but Frost wants to get back in. Blinks across. Era starts wrecking away. Jarex down for the count. Pablo takes an assassination, but now Resolution. That's a big boss here. Running down Era, trying to undertalk Frost as well, but both of them will end up dropping. Jonas Fun trying to do what he can. 3 for 4 trade at this point, though, as he's desperately trying to make his way out. Does have another phase shift.
Gem. Needs to live.
With the gem, does have to blink out. Just barely. Another orb jaunt. The right clicks are there. Resolution super fast too, so they will run him down. Snag up the gem. A full 5-man wipe. OG. Even though they lost that Face's Void after that final tribe, they're a little bit too split up, and then they also want to have him in the role scouting with that Shadow Blades. Is always inherently risky if you run into detection that you don't know about. For now though, they're looking for something. They find Arrow walking up the high ground. This time he does have the ult, stands directly away, but Resolution with the BKB doesn't really care. S4 finds a Chronosphere on one. Pablo on the outside, they have some stuns in, but look at his power, look at his damage. They lose Fly, but they get everybody else almost. Triple kill for Resolution. Double damage shooting Butterfly. Not even 30 minutes into the game, that'll happen.
For Tribe, so the Flak Cannon just hit all of their heroes, and yeah. Short work of Tribe.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And now they're probably gonna get at least one side of Rax here.
Just fine TPing in, but there's not a whole lot he can do. Especially get stunned up or silenced here by Jarex. Replay, make sure that we can all see it in its full glory. He's still playing his way through, but where's he ending up? Down bottom. Jarex TP's out. He actually died. He dies in a fountain. That is hilarious. But the damage is still being done here. Tier 3 and Rax are down before the rest of Final Tribe respawn.
If you look at his items, you wouldn't really guess Sniper.
Yeah. Well, for now, they are all smoked up. Final Tribe. He's super careful, Jonas Fun. He is silenced up immediately. Does what he rules defensively. Into the stun though. Perfectly done. Well, just showing that Jarex Earth Spirit is still one of the top. In that instance, OG were not able to find that. I mean, it's gonna be their plan now. Like, if we know OG, it should be like Roshan and then into another high ground push. What is Pablo doing? Oh no. Who's gonna try to recover the gem, wasn't he?
Yeah, I guess that's what they were doing.
This is like...
Well, he tried.
Desperation plays all around. Is there any way they can stop this push now?
Well, it's gonna be up for Tribe to prove us. If they can, it's ridiculously hard. Yeah, OG plays this perfectly. That's like Gyro is sitting in front, he has the Aegis, he's super hard to kill. So OG is sitting like ridiculously far back and super safe. But good blink by Bug Daddy.
Oh well. does have that ultimate. Alright, Hanskin will pay with his life for that, and look at all this power, look at all this pressure coming through. Pablo finds Hanskin, finds Notail.
No.
Yeah,
Pablo wants
I'm not sure if they really thought this one through, to be quite honest with you.
I mean, if Notail doesn't get the blink off there, Tribe can do it. Maybe Era can 1v5 them. Askar's time. Let's go.
Maybe if he will swap network places with Resolution. Maybe they can do that. Yunzfan gets caught in the back, but the Ancient down to half health. Courtesy on the fountain. Because why down not?
And I think that's a dead Era. Yeah.
This game's over. GG, well played indeed, and OG. Again, I don't think the draft was really the issue. It's just OG knowing exactly how to deal with it and saying, yeah, just gonna kill Era and make him a complete. The Razor, okay. Not necessarily like the craziest Razor game. Like there's no melee carries really. I mean, yeah, they even move a Hanskin away. They really want this level 2 on Clockwork, one would think. Plus perhaps Frost who can set up with a bit of a slow from the reflection and then can start looking for these kind of kills. Meanwhile mid though, ooh, Jonas Fan, he only used the orb aggressively. First blood will be happening here as Jarex rolls in.
Jarex always pays off.
Yeah. S4 certainly doesn't have a... actually has a decent time of top, 7 and 2, gets his experience.
Yeah, he's doing okay. I mean, the thing you do nowadays in 1v1s where you're heavily like outclassed, as in Razor versus Time, you just do this. You pull creep waves and you don't lane against him really. Oh, Era.
Okay. Struns him down here, zap from the unstable current, finishes him off.
It's very interesting. I mean, he might kill him. Nah.
Nah, he's too fast with the boots. Good kill for Era. Yunusfan made again. Oh, that's almost a solo kill here. Does get the phase shift now. Pablo running into him with the Valkyrie Assault. Yunusfan has to be very careful. Can throw in another orb for some extra damage and they'll secure on the kill. So, nice wraparound from Pablo this time around.
Later on, he can just kind of go AFK mode while Razor base creates for him.
Yeah. Pablo forced to pick up the DD rune. Yeah, Jarex bashing away at him. But a fight down bottom. Frost on half up already. Does have plenty of stick charges to try and help him for a bit of a turnaround, perhaps. Pablo rejoining the party down bottom.
Era top. I'm gonna kill an S4.
Nope. Damn.
And S4 try to go for some aggression, but Era pops a salve and just turns on him.
Oh. For now, Final Tribe is still slightly ahead in terms of net worth, but worth mentioning. This game's certainly less bloody than the early game was. The last game as they now. The drag out Clockwork, maybe saving Pablo. Keep slowing down, mana burn on the fly. He should end up dropping Resolution.
Resolution as well.
Still being caught with a bit of battery assault, but they cannot dive the tower.
Big stick saved up.
I was getting close to Autopop. Is gonna throw a little bit of harassment up onto Notail. Same time up top, the roll onto Era. Immediate TP from Rubik. Nice pushback under the tower. S4, ball of control. He's in a lot of trouble. He is still alive. Does have another couple of stick charges. Can get them off. Almost gets a counter kill on this 4. Would have been a bit disastrous. Maybe Yunusfan, he can perhaps finish him off if he had the vision, but it doesn't exactly see where he's at. Instead, continue to... that's going to be chased off by Jarex's presence. Also around that 3.5k mark. There's a movement of OG's own. Smoked up the Earth Spirit as well as the Death Prophet. Looking for Final Trap to overextend here perhaps? Or maybe just go straight in. The call down slow will be there. Stun from Jarex. Frost does have the thunder here. Oh, silence. Perfect timing. As he was turning around for it. Notail. That early point into it gets it done. Pablo. Ooh. The grave is there for him, not so much for Hanskin. They do find Rubik elsewhere, as I think he's cold snapped.
In the mid
Yunusfan must have gone on him with the cold snapping and killing him on a TP out.
Yeah, it's they did lose the TB though, and that's of course a big kill, but terrible. No.
Gonna turn it on Region Rune and Puck, so he's gonna be full mana, can even nuke down the Screep Bear for a little bit, and does also have the call coming full. Oh god, error though.
They got an error.
Need to pay better attention to the stop lane, because OG certainly are.
Radiant's bot
Yeah, I don't know. They should be able to defend it. But yeah, they need to TP in 2-3 people. But the big thing here is that Era, he got this 1 versus 1, which should be super favorable for him. He's falling behind the net worth, or he's, of course.
Oh, this fun's going in. The hookshot here just dropped it a little bit, but into the avalanche. Both of them super low, and well, none of them can really get themselves out. The stun's up there, the control is there. Now Aaron Frost, they need to claim a few kills in return to make this worth it. Frost starts right away, fly even with the stone static link. Well, it's going to be broken though. Hanskin looking for some body blocks at the Jags, making sure they cannot find the rollout for now. They only found the Tiny, and well, with the stun, he will finish the roll. Fly just throws Era back, and this, yeah, that's exactly what I was worried about. It's his own creeps blocking it for the time being. It's just to purge him out or blast him out in the open. Smoke him out is probably the term to use. Don't really want to hook into an axis and going, but they're gonna go anyway. Jonas found with the initiation from the blink, but he's being bursted immediately. No tell. Got a few of these bird siphons up, but not enough to keep him safe. 1-4 trade, and now the call down turning this around. Resolution starts striking away, but he's stopping low. Frost in the era. Too strong with right clicks, 105 damage stolen from somebody. So this time, final try, they do come out ahead. They keep the tower alive. They have the Terror Blade here with the fresh meta. Resolution sticks around, they will engage into them right now. He only has Fly to back him up. Don't necessarily have the vision here, they don't see. Jonas Farm tipping into the shrine, he's looking for the backlines and he sees Resolution. The call coming through. Off Storm from Fly, but the hookshot, alright, that's off the mark, but Era lift back. Resolution turns to fight because there's no other choice until the call expires, but the call not long enough. Jarex arrived here. Era dropping so low, still alive with the heal. So great Resolution. He does drop after all. Maybe the greatest battles of all times. Jarex with a beautiful magnetizer. Will claim that 1 kill. S4 also rejoining the party. Heal stolen from Flies. They still turn us around onto Final Tribe with reinforcements coming through, and even Dazzle. Not sure if they realize that he's in this nook. Doesn't look like it. They want Pablo instead, but
Pablo's not gonna get out of it, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to bring down for these two heroes, but they have that heal bomb, and they have his 4. Rejoining the parties, dominating spree for him. 3-for-1 trade at the end of the day.
That's all.
And they've got 3-for-4. Yeah. Goodbye. That looked good for a second there. That battlefield, right? That area of engagement. Now gonna set up again. Derax kind of. Oh, still gets the stun off, so Jonas Farm can go for the silence when the counterplay can come in. They will secure this kill regardless.
Still kill. And Era, he did have that Glimmer queued up. In Tribe they can pop meta and do it, but that is a little bit scarier, I feel, than just popping the Exorcism, because sure you can fight without meta, but it feels a lot worse to fight without
Era
meta.
pops the BKB, freshly completed. They were not ready for that, and now straight up calling the retreat. Fly might be a sacrificial lamb here with the weave taken away, and Era finishing to right click it down. There's a lot of damage stolen in return though. Rubik got that static link, but now OG engaging it with the exorcism, immediately bursting on Clockwork again, as well as Hanskins. Now Jonas Farm, well, he's a puck. He might be able to delay this and plays fire out of this, and indeed links away. That's a bit unfortunate because now there would be a timing with the exorcism at least on cooldown, so no tail. Still has the silence though, still has plenty of damage beyond that to throw out. That is a bit of an issue, especially without these BKBs. Era has it available now as well, and yeah, it's gonna straight up beautiful turn around. Or at least keep himself safe. He cannot actually fight into OG.
Might be smoked up here as well.
Jonas Farm, he's
support.
super low. Trying to be annoying here, and it's successful. Lockshot will connect onto Fly. He will drop again, but those Jonas Farm, they do track him down in front of their own base. So that was ambitious from the puck, to say the least.
Painting the line, where to go.
Not quite fast enough. Hotel? Smoked up. He's running into a few heroes. But meta just expired. It is indeed. The sun's coming through. He does not have that BKB. No matter. He cannot purge it off. The Sunder.
Jerax.
So he's going to be bursted down immediately. Hanskin next on the list. As easy as that. That is not what they wanted. OG just straight up too fast. They're running in. They're getting kills. No medallion or anything, so it's not nearly as fast as it could be, but still, they'll be able to bash it in under 15 seconds. Even reaching bottle for death profits, so you can get that, tank that for free. Meanwhile, they also find out Pablo. This is starting to get out of control for Final Drive. But against a team against like OG, who will not make positioning mistakes that are easy to exploit. What little stunts you have, and oh yeah, that's one way to maybe do it. Just try and exploit the puck, and but you're up against Jerax. You're not safe. Split pushing on a puck up against this Earthbird.
Never safe. Looking out for his teammates. Okay, says 5.
Who knows what he said in team chat?
Yeah.
I'm the greatest. Oh, the hookshot comes through into the backlines. That finds No-Tail. They need some damage though to try and burst him down. But Frost said it just wants to secure the tier 2, but it looks with the arrow. Forced to pop the BKB. Did a tiny amount of damage, but now they're on the run. Jerax looking to try and interrupt the Frost, turning his on his own BKB. He's starting to turn things around. No-Tail. Not a lot of armor here, so the right click is so much. Jonas Fan is there tracking him down. They do lose Hanskin. Lost the big guy. No-Tail off the map right now without a buyback. S4. Damage drain. Era has to be careful though. Frost rejoining the party. It's all on him now as Era is being dropped down. The lift, that's reflection stolen. Terrorblade illusion, pretty damn strong, but does have the sun, as he said, onto S4. Leaving him momentarily. Pablo looking to try and finish a job with the battery assault. Maybe does have the cogs. Not even pushing back Fly in S4. Long range right click. Why the hell not?
Hit the
Go play as the Monkey King. Yeah, okay. Gets splash damage. Well, they'll be forced to right now. Hanskin, the only use the weave, it's weave's already used. It's taking away Gyro as well as No-Tail, but the racks are already dead, and Pablo needs to find the hookshot of his life here, but how does he do that without just being bursted down and before the rest of his team can catch up?
You're chasing.
Puck with the axe. Might catch him off guard, actually. Tiny isolated himself. After detection at the ready for the Shadow Blade. Shrines actually Frost seeping into it. Sunners right away. Pops Metamorphosis down to right click. They bring down Jerax. Now they bring down Fly. That's off to a good start. Can they catch more? That is the big question as OG separate themselves into all wins. No-Tail hiding inside the trees. Jonas found though, he does track down Tiny once again. The sun's coming through. Status resistance is a thing as it turns out. Doesn't work against the Cox, so he's caught in here, turns it around. Big blue burst down Pablo. With the help of the DD resolution gyrocopter.
Finds it again. It's like his DD.
Yeah. But without a supporting cast, they're not nearly as scary, especially without that exorcism. So, Final Tribe perhaps have a bit of an opportunity here. Metamorphosis is about to end.
Ow, that hurts.
Resolution, oh god, yeah. It really does. The call down, slowing him down. He is still silenced. And he just straight up dies to the rocket. Era with the BKB. This link got broken, so it doesn't actually have damage to work with. Fueled up by No-Tail. He's gonna die. The resolution as well. Final Tribe. If they kept Terrorblade alive, just barely.
Oh, Jerax
he gets the thunder off. Oh god, what? Jonas so far, not again. The STU ultimate resolution right next to him with the instant stun as he comes down, and Jerax setting them up. Resolution knocking them down time and time again. Not just Jerax, also No-Tail with everything.
I mean, this is kind of becoming the Jerax show, as it's pretty common when he's playing Earthspirit.
There's a tie qualifiers with a Jerax show, it feels like at this point for OG. This resolution just keeps hitting away at this tower. Era. They're back in the frame. Era.
Damage their air takes. He's dying.
He is dying. He is dead. So is Pablo, and so might be their dreams of going to DAC. This second set of racks. Frost will be back, holding on to his own buyback. 30 seconds no Metamorphosis. Actually, yeah, they can make the call to just go for racks instead. No, they're just hanging around. Jonas Fan going in, trying to be annoying. Final initiation does not have to call for another 15 seconds even. So no tail, no fear in the world with Resolution right beside him. They bring down tier 4s. Metamorphosis, BKB, Frost needs to come in big right here, right now. He's down to right wing, just doesn't do anything. No tail keeping himself alive and almost burst down Dazzle. Even that Stealth Grave not going to work, and Frost trying to make his way back into the fountain. He's not gonna get it. He fights back without the mana. What can he really do? Nice hook shit from Pablo onto 2. But they're just gonna keep fighting. They're just gonna keep killing. Fly will drop, but so will Pablo.
The drone is gonna die. Can they save it?
Indeed. Resolution. He's just racking away so fast with the flak cannon. Yunspan not gonna have the power to stop him in. OG! They claim the 2-0 victory. 2 very, very good games from them.